Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you all? Hope you all are fine. Here I am your science teacher of class 5 from Smilia Youth Services School. Before starting class, students, I am giving you some important instruction. If you have any question or difficulty, use chat box and in the last 10 minutes, I will give you the answer of your question in chat box. Use hand-free if you are using mobile and use hand phone for the computer use. Feed your ID and password properly. Take care of time for attending the class. If there is any disconnectivity during the lecture due to the power breakdown, you are not supposed to leave the meeting. You should join the meeting again. Okay, my dear students? Okay, now open your science book and as you know, yesterday, my dear student, we have started the chapter matter. So just quick review about the yesterday class and then we'll move another topic. Now first is the matter. Students, what is the matter? Anything which has mass and occupies space is called matter. And what is the mass? The amount of matter is an object is called mass. What is the volume? Volume is a space occupied by an object that has length, breadth, and the height. And how many states of the matter? There are the three states of the matter. One is the solid. Solid have definite shape, definite volume, and the particles in the solid is tightly packed, regular, arranged in the pattern, vibrate fixed position. Okay? Now the second is liquid. Has the definite volume but does not have definite shape. And the arrangement of the particles is irregular pattern and they are close to each other. The third is yes, yes. It has not definite shape, has not definite volume, and the particles in the gas have no regular arrangement and they have highest speed. So these are the comparing states of the matter. Now the quick review of the changes states of the matter. The first is melting. The melting is a solid change into the liquid when it is heated. Okay. Now second is freezing. A liquid change into the solid when it's cooled. The third is evaporation. A liquid changes into the gas when it is heated. And sublimation, a solid can change into the gas without being converted into the liquid. The examples are dry ice. It is solid or frozen carbon dioxide. In daily examples, this is used by ice cream vendor to keep the ice cream frozen solid. Okay. Now, the condensation. Last is condensation. It is also the changes of states. A gas change into the liquid if it is cool. For example, in the daily operation, put some ice cube into the glass of the water and keep this glass at room temperature. You observe that tiny droplets on the outside surface of the glass. Okay, this is the yesterday lesson. Now move to the new topic, reversible change and irreversible change. There are the changes are happen in the matter. You can see in this picture we have a log piece and the some um, and the we have a log piece and put the some fire on it. So what will happen? There are the two types of the changing present in the states of the matter. First is the reversible change. So what is the reversible change? The reversible change do not produce a new substance. They are also called a physical changes. As they are not permanent change, heating water, students look at the screen. Heating water changes its liquids into the gaseous. It's changed into the water or steam. If you cool water vapor, it's turned back into the liquid water. If you freeze water, okay, students? If you freeze water, it's changed into the solid ice. And when the ice melts, it's changed back to the water. These are some examples of reversible change. Look at this slide. Is it the reversible or irreversible change? Yes, you are right. It is a reversible change because the ice turning into the water. Let's share some other daily examples of the physical change. If you take the chunk of the clay and break it into the small pieces, its shape change, but it still remain clay. Breaking a piece of glass or slicing the bread are also the physical change. So students, in physical change, substance remain same and does not lose its major properties. Is a clear reversible change? The reversible change are they are also called physical change. Reversible change do not produce any new substances as they are not permanent change. And these all are the examples of reversible change. Now, next is irreversible change. What is irreversible change? Observe this picture, my dear. Irreversible change are also called chemical change. These changes are permanent change. These changes produce a completely new substance or material. For example, baking a cake or bread in oven, you can see this bread or the cake in oven is also the chemical change. Egg, sugar, flour, milk change in the oven to produce a different kind of the matter. Okay, we cannot turn a fried or the boiled egg. You can see this egg and the fried egg. We cannot turn a fried or boiled egg back into the raw egg. So what is the definition of the irreversible change? The definition of the irreversible change is they are also called a chemical change. Irreversible changes are permanent change. These changes produce a completely new material. Okay, my dear students, in daily life, other examples are if we tear a piece of paper, it's remain paper. This is physical change. But if we burn the paper or piece of the paper, it's changed into the smoke and ash. This is not a physical change. Smoke and ash are different kinds of matter. They are different from paper. This is called the chemical change. So, in which the new substance is formed with the different properties than the oldest substance. So, what is the irreversible change? The reversible change is called the chemical change. Irreversible change are the permanent change. Okay, the permanent change. And these changes produce a completely new materials. You can see on the slide, this forms a completely new material. Is it clear, my dear students? So, there are the two types of the changes, Reversible change, it is the physical change, and the irreversible change, it is the chemical change. Okay, now move to the next topic, the water cycle. What is a water cycle? Cycle is reversible change in states of matter. See this picture. The water cycle is the one of the nature cycle. It is continuous movement of the water from the earth's surface to the air and back to the earth's surface again. During the cycle, you can see on the screen, during the cycle, water goes through the change into the states. Okay, students. Now, you can see also this picture on the page number 63 in your book. It is the diagram of the water cycle. And in this picture, you can see that it is the recycled over and over again in the form of the rain. You can see that the rain, snow, okay, or ice is changed from the rain to water vapors to clouds and rain again. Okay, students, this diagram shows the water cycle. Observe it carefully. What changes in states of matter can you see in water cycle? Okay, let's talk about these changes. Students, the whole cycle is driven by the heat energy from the sun. It evaporates and changes into the water vapor. You can see on the slide. Yes. When water on the lands and in the seas, oceans, and lakes can the heat from the sun is evaporate and change into the water vapors. The water vapor rises into the air and higher up into the atmosphere, where it is the cooler water vapors cool down, and cooling causes the water vapor to condense and form tiny water vapors to the cool down, and cooling causes the water vapor to condense and form the tiny water droplets. These tiny droplets gather into the form of clouds. Is it clear? So as move water vapor condense, as the move water vapor condense, the tiny water droplets from the bigger droplets and falls to the earth's surfaces as rain. You can see? Yes. I repeat that as move water vapor condense the tiny droplets from the bigger droplets and fall into the earth's surface into the rain. Rainwater runs over the land and collects in the lakes and river, which take it back to the sea. It's take it back to the sea. The liquid evaporate again. It's gain heat from the sun. Hence the cycle repeated. Okay, this is about all about the water cycle. Now see the next slide. The water cycle. In this water cycle, in the first stage, what happens? Water evaporates into the air. The sun heats the water on the lands in river and seas and turns into the water vapor. The water vapor rises into the air. Okay, step by step, you can observe it. What happened in the second stage? Water vapor condense into the clouds, condense into the clouds. It cools down and change back into the tiny drops of the liquid water, forming the clouds. Okay, is it clear? Now what happened in the third stage? In the third stage, The clouds become heavy with water, which fall back to the earth as rain or snow. And at the last, what happened? In this cycle, the rain vapor runs over the land and collects in the lakes and river, which take it back to the sea. So, what is? The water cycle start over and start all over again. This is all about the water cycle. I hope you all have got it. Okay? Students, why is the water cycle is important for us? Imagine students are having only the frozen water or water vapors. What do you think? If water was not recycled in the nature, we would not live. We would not have enough fresh water to survive. The water cycle provides living things with constant supply of the fresh water. It also makes sure that water does not run out on the earth. So students, water cycle is very important for the living organism. Uh, Water cycle important is not included in your syllabus or the content. Just I have given you the for your knowledge, for your awareness. Okay, why the water cycle is important for us. Okay, my dear, I hope you all have got it. So, okay. I have tried to explain it very detailed. I hope you all have got it. Students, in page number 67, there is in a one activity. So you can see that this activity on the page number 67. So read this activity and I repeat this activity and I will explain that. What is this activity? This activity is that scientists have discovered that matter exists in more than three states. For example, we know very well the three states, the solid, liquid, and gas. For example, the plasma is the fourth states of the matter. Conduct a mini research project to find out the more about it. And the question is that what is the plasma and where it is found in the environment. Actually, my dear student, it is not included on your syllabus or the content, and this is just a mini research for the little bit the introduction or the awareness. So, I will share the plasma. What is the plasma? Okay, now the plasma is what is the definition of the plasma? Plasma is the fourth states of matter and it is made up of gas. It is made up of gas. Thus, when the energy is added to the gas, its atom gets very excited and become ions. In secondary classes, inshallah, you will study about the what is the ions. But in this class, just for your knowledge, that the plasma is the four states of the matter and it is made up of the glass. When energy is added to a gas, its atom gets very excited and become ions. When their outer electron break off the creating plasma. What are the examples of the plasma? The sun, stars, and space. This is an example of the plasma. Lightning. You can see in the thunderstorm on the lightning on the sky. The luminous cloud, moon signs, electric arc, and flame. You can see the flame on your screen. This is a flame, lightning, sun, stars. The other examples of the plasma is solar wind, fluorescent lights, and nuclear fireballs. So it is a little bit introduction of the plasma. It is the four states of the matter. It is made up of the gas, and it is present in the page number 67. The mini research about the plasma. So you can solve this question: what is the plasma and where it is found in the environment? This is the all answer about that. Okay, okay, my dear students. So. If you have any questions or the inquiry, you can ask me. And little bit the introduction, I will give you the what is the electric arc. What is the electric arc? The electric arc is the visible plasma discharged between the two electrodes that is the caused by the electric current ionizing gas in the air. Electric arc occur in the nature in the form of the lightning. You can see in the lightning. It is the illuminated sign constructed from the fluorescent light. In your house, you have the fluorescent light or the tube light. It is the illuminated sign constructed from the fluorescent light in the form of the band glass tube. Okay, so this is all about the plasma. Now I will give you the some examples of the reversible or the irreversible changes. The another examples in the daily life observation. Yes. This is all about that the changes are happening in the matter. You can see this, you can observe in your daily life if we have the log piece and we put fire on it. So what will happen? Log piece will start burn and often burning it will that it turns into the charcoal. The mango liquid is cooled and keep in the freeze is changed into the ice cream. When we fry an egg and it cannot turn again into its a raw form. Also, when the chocolates gain some heat, it's melt. When candle is heated, it wax melt. These all are changes in matter. It can be the heated and burned. It can be the cooled and frozen. It can be the mixed with the other matter. Many can be melted or the boiled by the heating. Some matter can be broken and some can be torn. These changing in the matter are two types, the reversible change and irreversible change. Okay, now move to the homework slide. Get ready for the homework. What is your homework today? Ah, before the sharing the homework, today what we have learned? We have learned the water cycle, reversible and irreversible change, fourth stage of the matter, plasma, and this is your homework. To exercise D, question number 1 and 2 and 3 in science copy and the answer present in the page number 63 and 64. What is the question number 1? What do you understand by the physical change? Give 3 examples of physical changes taking place in your environment. Okay? You can see the answer, page number 64. Okay, in page number 64, you will find this answer and also I will share the slide. Okay, I will share the slide of the physical change. Yes, this is a slide, reversible change, and the examples are present are here. Okay, students, take the screenshot of it. Okay, Ji. Now the second question is, what is the second question? The second question is, draw a diagram to show the arrangement of particles in a solid, a liquid, and a gas. You can see this answer on the page number 60. You can question number 2 answer present in the page number 60. The arrangement of the particles in the solid, liquid and the gas. The diagram are present in here. Okay, Ji? Now the third question. Briefly explain the water cycle with the help of the clearly labeled diagram. This answer is present in page number 63. And I revise the slide of the water cycle. Take a screenshot of it. Yes, hurry up. Take a screenshot. Okay. What is the question number 2? Write a note on irreversible change. Answer present in the page number 64. In page number 64, here are the answer irreversible or the physical change. Okay? And the third question, what is plasma and where it is found in the environment? You can see the slide and take the screenshot. Okay? I repeat the slide, plasma slide, and take the screenshot. Okay, beta? This is the slide of the plasma. Take a screenshot for the answer to this question. Okay. Now the next homework is, this is your pre-reading task. Read unit number flowering and non-flowering plant and find out new scientific term. The upcoming chapter is flowering and non-flowering plant, and your homework task is find out the new scientific terms, and this chapter is present in the page number 46. Okay, my dear students, do this exercise, the question number, fill in the blanks, MCQs and the column matching. You know all about this. You should do this work on the book. And this is the question number 1 and 2 and 3. You should do this work in your midterm science copy. And what about the diagrams? The diagrams should be the labeled in the with the 4 labelings and draw with the sharp pencil. And I know very well you should do the labeling in the right side of the diagram. Okay, Ji? Now this is all about the chapter matter, and I hope you all have got it. If any questions, if any difficulty regarding this chapter, I am with you in after this lecture, and I will try to solve your difficulty or the answer the questions. Okay, beta? So do your work on the time and ask the questions in the chat box. Have a nice day. God bless you. Thank you so much. Jazakallah khair. Allah Hafiz.